At the northernmost and southernmost ends of the Earth lie the Arctic and Antarctic, vast expanses of ice and snow. We often think of these regions as barren and inhospitable to life. However, these harsh lands are actually teeming with diverse life forms and play a crucial role in the Earth's climate and ecosystem. Amidst their breathtaking beauty, we are now hearing nature's warning as these regions face unprecedented threats. Let's explore the Arctic and Antarctic, their dazzling nature, and the hidden crisis they face. The icy worlds of the Arctic and Antarctic, dazzling nature and the hidden crisis. The Arctic and Antarctic, often referred to as the Earth's roof, are regions dominated by extreme cold and sprawling glaciers. These places are commonly perceived as desolate areas where life struggles to survive. Yet, the Arctic and Antarctic boast incredible ecosystems with a variety of life forms, and they significantly impact the global climate. The Arctic. A diverse life in the ice world. The Arctic encompasses the Arctic Ocean and the northern parts of the North American and Eurasian continents. In winter, temperatures can drop below 30 degrees Celsius with more than 6 months of darkness, while in summer, temperatures rise above 0 degrees Celsius with continuous daylight for over 6 months. Despite the extreme climate, the Arctic is home to a variety of life forms. Polar bears. Symbolic of the Arctic, polar bears are carnivorous mammals with white fur and black skin. They are excellent swimmers and primarily feed on seals. Seals. The Arctic hosts various types of seals, including harbor seals, ringed seals, and elephant seals. They feed on fish and squid in the water and rest on land. Whales. The Arctic Ocean is also home to whales such as beluga whales, narwhals, and bowhead whales, which feed on krill and small fish. Birds. Numerous bird species inhabit the Arctic, including snow geese, swans, and gulls. They migrate to the Arctic to breed in the summer and move south in the winter. The Antarctic. A continent covered in massive glaciers. The Antarctic refers to the continent of Antarctica and its surrounding waters. It is the coldest place on Earth, with an average temperature of 57 degrees Celsius and record lows of 89 degrees Celsius. Most of the Antarctic continent is covered by thick ice, storing about 70% of the world's freshwater. Though its ecosystem is simpler than the Arctic's, the Antarctic is still home to unique life forms. Penguins. Symbolic of Antarctica, penguins are flightless birds with various species inhabiting the region. They lay and raise their eggs on land and search for food in the sea. Notable species include emperor penguins, king penguins, and Adelie penguins. Whales. The Antarctic is also home to a variety of whales, including blue whales, sperm whales, and minke whales, which feed on krill and small fish. Seals. Various types of seals live in Antarctica, such as the Weddell seal, elephant seal, and leopard seal. They feed on fish and squid in the water and rest on land. The crisis facing the Arctic and Antarctic. The severe impact of global warming. The Arctic and Antarctic are the regions most affected by global warming, experiencing temperature increases more than twice the global average. This has led to several serious problems. Glacial melting and sea level rise. The rate of glacial melting in the Arctic and Antarctic is accelerating. Ice that remained solid for decades now almost completely melts during summer. Massive Antarctic glaciers are also melting into the ocean, exacerbating sea level rise. This threatens coastal cities and affects millions living in low-lying areas. Ecosystem destruction. Glacial melting severely impacts the ecosystems of the Arctic and Antarctic. Polar bears, seals, whales, and other polar animals are losing their habitats and facing food shortages. Rising sea levels also destroy coastal wetlands and coral reefs, further damaging marine ecosystems. Methane gas release risk. Permafrost in the Arctic and Antarctic stores vast amounts of methane gas, a greenhouse gas much more potent than carbon dioxide. If released in large quantities, it could further accelerate global warming. Global warming feedback loop. The melting of Arctic and Antarctic glaciers exacerbates the global warming feedback loop. As ice melts, the exposed dark ocean water absorbs more solar energy, increasing temperatures further. The release of methane gas from melting permafrost also enhances the greenhouse effect, worsening global warming. The Arctic and Antarctic, far from being mere icy deserts, are vital ecosystems and key climate regulators for our planet. The threats posed by global warming disrupt this delicate balance, affecting all of us. The crisis in these polar regions is a crisis for us all. We must heed this warning and take action towards a sustainable future. Now is the time to listen to the warnings from the icy world.